It doesn't appear that we do have a quorum, but Melissa, if you would do a roll call to see who is here.
Alderman Teal,
Here.
Alderman Daw,
I'm here.
Alderman Connor,
Here.
everybody else is absent.
Okay. I guess we'll call this order. We'll do our pledge allegiance, and I think we have a proclamation, a couple of those that are here tonight, and then we'll see what we can do. Maybe someone will arrive. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I guess we'll move down. Under presentations, I believe we have a young lady here from Western Illinois Regional Council. Are you with the Victim Services Department?
Yes, I am. My name's Autumn Rapp. I'm a domestic violence advocate and counselor. As some of you know, April is Child Abuse Awareness Month as well as Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so I have some proclamations to present to you guys. Hopefully get signed here and present in picture form online and to those who follow us and those who follow all of you.
Yeah,
You have
and I have two for you, and we do have two posted in our lobby.
Awesome.
So to help bring attention to both April being both the National Child Abuse Prevention Month and the National Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So I know you guys do a lot of work and counseling and assistance in that area. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about some of that?
Yeah, we serve 4 counties for domestic violence: Henderson, Hancock, Warren, and McDonough. We serve 6 counties for sexual assault, those 4 that I named, and as well as Knox and Fulton County. We offer free and confidential services to those that are survivors and victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, as well as to their family members who may also be affected by those things. As I mentioned before, I'm an advocate, so that means that we can help others get orders of protection, give them emotional support in court if there's like a criminal proceeding or a family matter that's going on because of these situations that have occurred to them. We do counseling. We also help with case management, as well as helping people get access to housing, hygiene, food, those kinds of resources that they might not have access to as readily as others. So we provide them with resources to do that as well. Right now is a big month for us, as we've mentioned, because of Child Abuse Prevention Month and Sexual Assault Awareness Month. We're doing lots of things like Hatch, which is Hands Around the Courthouse in all of our counties. I believe Warren is still in the process of determining what day that is. We'll let you guys know when that occurs. We'd love to see you all there. McDonough's is April 9th, I believe. It's coming up in a few days. You might see some colored ribbons hung up around the towns. Blue is for child abuse, teal is for sexual assault. So just keep that in mind as you're out in the community helping us bring awareness to these issues.
Okay, well, thank you, and I'll present these, and as part of this, you know, we certainly urge all citizens to stand together against child abuse and to offer support and understanding to survivors and to participate in awareness activities. And then for Sexual Assault Awareness Month, we certainly again urge all citizens to stand together against sexual violence, to offer support and understanding to survivors, and to participate in those awareness activities. So. There you go, and we have those in the lobby too.
Thank you.
Do you have some for us
I
too?
just had some, they're not on the fancy paper,
Okay,
but
that's fine.
I wasn't sure if you guys wanted
Okay.
some extra ones.
Yeah,
to sign.
that's fine, thank you, I'll take it.
Okay.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you guys so much for your
Thank
time,
you.
and I hope you all have a great day.
moving on, I guess we can't do anything with approval of the bills. Director Clark, why don't you go ahead and give those who are in attendance your building and zoning March report, please.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. Zoning Department continues to issue permits, notices for junk and debris, rental inspections, solar inspections with follow-up on all open projects to include daily citizens' concerns. You see a list of the junk and debris, and then open projects. The Monmouth College 815 East Broadway renovation has almost been completed, and final inspection is to take place late this April. And then Monmouth College 903 East Broadway as well has a house renovation, and it continues helping to offset additional student housing as well. And then renovation of the former Bankers Life building on West First. They've got all of the apartments are built. The construction portion of that is done. They're working on the entrance of the electrical, as well as a lot of the infrastructure for the plumbing as well and the HVAC. So they're moving along good with all of that. And then there's still some work going on at 9496 Public Square. They did get the brick replacement done in the interior portions. Got the footings put in place for the support beams, and they're in the process of working on that. And then 107 East Broadway, that was approved for an application for window entry door storefront repair of the Maple City Realty, and they were there today putting in the new door and the glass, so that's looking well. And then here at City Hall, most recently, the southeast entry door has been replaced with a touchpad entry to better serve those with limited mobility, and we are awaiting the locksmith to key the new entry to match the other entry doors so that everybody's keys will open any of the doors. And they thought they had it today, but it didn't work out to be the case. So I look for that to happen in the next couple of weeks. And then Jameson Center rehab houses is what I'm calling that. Several months ago, Jameson Center paired up with a local nonprofit to target houses that were either abandoned, foreclosed on, or on the verge of by court order to be considered for demolition. Utilizing local business owners and local contractors to complete the renovation started with permits issued with no permit fees or inspection fees. We're still following it, but it's not a lot. If we were to collect them funds, it's better for us to try to be a part of helping to solve the problem. And a lot of these houses that they're doing, had they been left abandoned for another couple years, they would have been in a demolition state. So it's good to see that taking place. And that's the renovation of 403 South 6th Street. They should be receiving an occupancy soon. Renovation of 520 East 5th Avenue. That's a little off base there. They've got a lot of it done, but they do not have it as far as I said they did. I apologize for that. I'll correct that in the next report. And then renovation of 211 South 8th Street, all rough-in inspections completed, insulation and drywall completed, and then finish work started on that one. Pages are stuck together here. Okay, any questions?
Thank you, Joe.
Hearing none, thank you.
Braden, if you wouldn't mind giving us a Woodard and Kern February report, please. I think we had a couple things going on today.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The street department's currently working on completing the restoration work from plowing over the winter, water breaks over the winter. Also, part of that's beginning to prepare to do concrete patches, so you'll see the guys out there saw cutting in the road, getting ready to pour concrete back. And part of the street department, of course, is our cemetery mowing crew. They've started back up actually as of last week, so you'll see them out there working here. The water department is preparing to begin hydrant flushing and has completed numerous maintenance projects from the plants and the distribution systems. We're planning on starting flushing on the 11th here in town. We will start at each of the water plants and kind of branch out from there, trying to get all the debris and sediment flushed to the hydrants. That'll also be on residents' water bills, so everybody can be informed in case they don't hear this message. The wastewater department is currently performing maintenance on all lift stations here in town and is performing some heavy sludge cleaning and maintenance on our aeration lagoons. To kind of add to the water report, this morning we had a pretty large water main break on the corner of East 4th and South 3rd. Due to this, we've had to issue a boil order, everything east of South Main and south of East Broadway. Our expectation is to get the lab results back tomorrow morning and be able to clear that boil order tomorrow morning. We've notified folks through the radio and through our Facebook page, so feel free to keep posted on there, and if you have any questions, give me a call and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Our Public Works Department has completed training on vehicle safety this past month, and for projects, the next 2 phases of lead service line replacement will be beginning soon, with phase 2 being awarded to Advanced Plumbing, and we should see a start on that here real soon. And phase 3, we're waiting for our bid opening, which will be here at the end of this month. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Brendan.
Thank you.
I guess Samantha's here. We won't be able to vote on this, but if you wouldn't mind, since you're here, maybe talking about the construction administration for the West Harlem Water Treatment Plant and SCADA, I believe.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity to present this proposal. There's 3 phases in this proposal: bidding, construction administration, and SCADA implementation, with construction admin being the biggest part, so we'll probably shorten it to that most of the time. The last part of this project was for design, up through the technical portion of it. We did pause as we were getting preliminary cost estimates and revised some pieces. So this is just taking that bit of the design, moving all the way through what being prepared to go out for bid. So there's the front portion, it's a contracting language, that was not part of the last part, and then finalizing all those documents and sending them out. So it's about a couple of months, and then we should be ready for sending those documents out for bid. Construction administration, let's say, is the bulk of this work, so that includes everything from monthly progress meetings to, we have 220 hours of on-site field observation, reviewing pay applications, when the contractor says, can I do this instead of that, figuring out if that's allowed and acceptable, all the things that they have to submit to make sure that they put in there what's actually in the documents. So that's construction administration. And then SCADA implementation involves the programming and then some actual labor on site to correlate this new water treatment plant with all the other SCADA around all of the city. So making sure that it ties in correctly per Monmouth standards. Yeah, I think that was my quick summary. You asked for quick. Anything else?
Anybody have any questions for Samantha? Well, thank you for coming up. Unfortunately, we'll have to move this to the next meeting.
Okay.
We're not able to take action tonight, so
Sorry.
thank you.
Thank you.
I think we have, I don't know, is there anything else we want to go over tonight or wait for our next meeting?
Motion to adjourn?
We never really convened, so we'll take that under advisement.
All right.
And we'll gather again at our next council meeting, so where we will approve the budget and go over some of these items that we were not able to take action on tonight. Part of that was the IDOT agreement for traffic light replacement of equipment at the various locations on 34 bypass, and you know, it's they tell us how much they're going to do and how much we're going to pay. Typically, it's about 10%. I think this agreement is
15% in this case.
yeah. I know a couple were zeros and a couple were tens, and
This is our-
I think it's $8,050 our share of those upgrades. So. And we'll have a couple of amendments to parking that they requested for us on Route 34, so we'll bring that forth for your consideration at our next meeting. Thank you.
Who's that?